Good morning, Standard 7. We were doing the early Mughals, and in early Mughals, we have completed Humayun. We are doing Sher Shah Suri, and in the previous class, I explained to you about Sher Shah Suri's conquest, administration, military reform, and land reforms. Okay, this was explained to you. In today's class, we will do trade. See, he built excellent network of routes to make traveling easier. He built excellent network of roads. And one of the famous road which is known as Grand Trunk Road was also built by Sher Shah Suri. So who built Grand Trunk Road? Sher Shah Suri. And because he built Grand Trunk Road, it made transportation from Bengal to Punjab easier. Okay, with the renovation of the old Uttarapath by Sher Shah. Now, not only this, he built sarais, wells, and trees on both sides of the roads for the travelers. Okay, for the ease of the travelers, he built sarais, wells, and trees on both sides of the roads for the travelers. And slowly, what happened as time passed, these sarais became center of trade, and many towns and cities developed around them. Okay, it became a center of trade. The sarais became a center of trade, and you can see many towns and cities developed around them. Then Sher Shah also encouraged foreign trade. To encourage foreign trade, he introduced silver coin, which was known as rupiah. The silver coin was known as rupiah, and the silver coin rupiah was used many centuries even after the death of Sher Shah Suri. So, what was done by Sher Shah Suri to encourage foreign trade? He introduced silver coin or rupiah, and custom duty was reduced to encourage foreign trade. So, two things you have to remember to encourage foreign trade. He introduced silver coin and reduced custom duties. Okay, so this is about trade. Next, you have here it is not mentioned religious reforms. Okay, next you have religious policy. He was religious tolerant ruler, means he was having respect for all the religion, and he looked after the welfare whether they belong to Hindu community or Muslim community or the Jain community, etc. He looked after the welfare of all his subjects irrespective of their religion. There were scholars of different languages in his court. Then architecture also, he was a great builder. He built capital Sher Shahi by raising the entire structure of the city Deen Pana, which was built by Humayun. Then this city is now in ruins and stands as a Purana Kila in Delhi. And Sher Shah's mausoleum, which is at eight-sided building, is in Bihar. Sasaram, you have studied, he was buried in Sasaram. Okay, now the next is Islam Shah. Next you have Islam Shah. Islam Shah was a successor, okay, but he was a weak ruler. He was a successor of Sher Shah and he was a weak ruler, Islam Shah. He was the son of Sher Shah Suri, who ruled only for 1 year, and he codified laws. But during his time only, during the time of Islam Shah, because he was a weak ruler, Humayun made comeback in India during his rule. He defeated Islam Shah in 1555 AD and ended the rule of Sur dynasty. Okay, Islam Shah in 1555 was defeated and Sur dynasty came to an end. Next, you have Portuguese. So now during the 15th century AD, we see Portuguese arrival in India. These Portuguese, they arrived in India as a trader. They came as a trader. So who was the first Portuguese traveler? It was Vasco da Gama, who was the one of from Europe who reached the west coast of India and landed at Calicut in Kerala in 1498 AD. And with the passage of time, Portuguese developed their trading in India. Now, with the rise of Portuguese settlement in India, Christianity gained strength. Okay, it started spreading. And Portuguese captured Goa by the end of 1510 AD. And with the time, the other Western traders like French and English also came to India. So we see that the Portuguese arrived in India mainly as a trader, and Vasco da Gama was one of them, the first one who landed at Calicut in Kerala. And when Portuguese settled in India, Christianity gained strength. And after Portuguese, we can see the French and the English came to India. So please learn this. Thank you.